Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel, and my name is Dennis, and thanks for watching. Well, thanks to those that have watched my previous videos. I think this would be my fourth only. We'll get there. We're the future Casper Lees of this world. Watch this space. Anyway, so today I want to talk about, but before I start, I really do want to say I'm grateful to the few people that have watched and the one person that has liked my third video. I appreciate it. Like, you have no idea how much I appreciate it. Like, I appreciate it greatly. Just keep liking, subscribing. One day, and just, I hope one of these days, one of you guys will just, take that step of sharing this video on your own timelines with your friends on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram. By the way, you can follow me on all of those social media platforms. It's always just Dennis Makua. You won't miss me. You won't miss it. I mean, I look exactly like this on all of the profile pictures. I look exactly like, I don't look like some I don't know, random person, some random model. I look like me. Anyway, so back to the topic at hand. So today we're going to talk about the best advice that I ever got. So we hear a lot of things. People tend to say that our friends, I mean, I don't know why, but people tend to say that things like keep your enemies close and your friends closer, or is it the other way around? I don't know. I don't know. Guys, like I've said, English is my home language, so I feel no guilt whatsoever by butchering it. I do feel a bit of guilt, but I try. Hey, I try. It's not my first language. I told you guys in the second video already, so please just bear with me. One day I will get it right. I'll get it right. I am confident that I'll get it right one of these days. Just keep watching and keep correcting me in the comment section. I will listen. I promise. I won't argue unless you provoke me. So yeah, just let's keep anyway. Okay, sorry, I'm going off course again. So the best advice that I ever got was from this girl. Her name was her name is Ntabi Singh. She was a classmate of mine. So what happened was I was in matric. So, and then I don't know, some random teacher or the principal of the school decided, hey, or it was the end of the first quarter of the year. I don't know who decided, whether the principal or the school governing body or someone up there in the school decided, you know what, let's have a top 10 function. So essentially what they did was they called out the names of, they tallied the averages of all the matric students, for the first term. And, then there was a countdown, like the top 10 matric students. Mind you, in matric we had like 6 classes, from, 6 classes of grade 12. So we had like, in total we had like maybe, I don't know, maybe 200 students or so in matric combined. And then, so what happens is, yours truly isn't the smartest of people, by the way, just so you know. This guy is like, I'm an average guy, I do average things, and I love average things, and I, not mediocre, I don't settle for mediocrity, but I do believe that I'm just an average guy. Anyway, so what happened was, in matric, we have top 10. I mean, yours, me, I thought that I'd probably be like, of the 200 students, I'd probably be like 199, and then I'd be like, yeah, it's me, I'm down there, the worst student there is. Guess what? Yours truly is first term, number 2. So there I am there, guys, it's me, wearing my school uniform, and then they call top 10. Okay, top 10. Funny enough, top 10 was this girl, Ntabi Singh. I'll get back to it. Ntabi Singh, top 10 she's there, top 10. She couldn't believe she was shaking. And remember, she was walking up on the stage there. People were clapping, and you know, she was happy. You know, I mean, I was sitting there at the back thinking, really shame these. I feel sorry for these poor people. I mean, how are you gonna be happy because you're in the top 10? Like, why? What's there? Or, I mean, what benefit are you gonna? How are you gonna benefit from all that? Okay, they call number 9, number 8, number 7, blah blah blah. They get to number 3, and number 3 is this guy that I won't mention his name. This guy was like the Einstein of the school. He was Einstein. Like I couldn't even look at that guy. I mean, he was just, and he was a very cool guy. But that guy was a genius, like a proper genius. That guy, and he was number 3. I was like, oh, I wonder who number 2 and number 1 are going to be. I mean, if this guy's number 3, and then, I mean, who are the new smart kids in the school that I don't know of? Guess what, you guys? You're not gonna believe it. Yours truly comes out at number 2. You know what? I was more shocked at the fact that I was even on the top 10, you know, and I was number 2, and I beat this guy, Einstein, guys, Einstein of our school, and you know, okay, that was number 1 was this girl, smart girl as well, you know, she was a friend of mine as well, so. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I walked up on the stage and we were clapping, and then I'm like, yes, it's me, people, look at me, you know. Yeah, it was I mean, that was one of the best moments of my life. The whole school clapped, you know, for me and stuff. I felt really proud for a change, you know. I felt like, hey, I mean, I can also do something positive or something, you know, ordinary or extraordinary, you know. Because I mean, I'm just used to doing things like, you know, at a laid back, cool pace. Yes. And there I was, number 2. That was the first quarter. Second quarter, dude, things just flipped over. And so, yes, things took a terrible turn. Second term, quarter. So my average dropped second quarter, and well, I dropped. From number 2, all of a sudden I was like number 6. Was it number 6? Yeah. From number 2 to number 6. And then in time saying the girl that gave me the best advice, she wasn't in now, like she wasn't on the top 10 at all anymore. So yeah, because I think from the previous, I forgot to mention this, from the previous quarter we had I think there was a tie at number 5, so we had like essentially 11 people on the top 10. So second time around it didn't happen, so Top Singh sort of fell off the top 10, and then I went from number 2 to number 6, and then so there I was, and they're calling my name in front of the whole school, and then I'm like, I am not going there. I was like, there's absolutely no way in hell I'm going up there and humiliating myself. I mean, I remember the teachers were calling, where is he? Where is he? And I was there looking at them like, I am not going up there. I'm like, okay, we're gonna skip him then. And they go to number 5, number 4, number 3, number 2, number 1. And then, of course, I mean, you can't avoid, you know, the whole school and your teachers and your classmates forever, the whole day. So at the end of the thing, the function thing, I go to our class. And then I was so depressed. That was probably and mind you, I was 16. And that was the first time that I'd ever felt depression, like the closest thing to being depressed, and it was horrible. It was horrible. I hated it. Depression isn't going to be one of our topics, mind you, just FYI. I'm going to talk about it soon. We've got a list of topics. So anyway, so I felt really depressed. I mean, I couldn't, you know, I mean, I got in class and then I sat at my desk. I couldn't talk. I couldn't even lift my arm. Literally, I couldn't, like my arms, I couldn't lift them like this. I was just like, my arm was just on the table like this the whole time. And this science teacher comes in. She's like, Dennis, you know, you can't accept that, you know, that you've failed in your life for a change. Like you can't accept that you've been defeated. That's how she put it. Like you can't accept the shame of defeat and stuff. So you had to hide, which is true. I mean, that was cowardice what I did. I was supposed to stand up there like a man and 16-year-old boy, really. But yes, you know what I mean. But I didn't. I hid. I couldn't face it. Couldn't face the whole school. I couldn't face anyone. I couldn't face myself. Nothing. So yeah, and then this girl. I mean, the whole day I was just depressed. I couldn't talk. I couldn't do anything, like I said. And then this girl then sees me. She noticed, because she's a friend of mine. She was a very, very good friend of mine. She comes up to me and she's like, Dennis, you sitting there, you know, looking all miserable. I mean, at least you're still on the top 10. I'm not even there at all anymore. You know, but I've accepted that. You know, and I've moved on already. I mean, so are you gonna be depressed like this your entire life? Are you gonna cry and, you know, be depressed? I mean, whenever something goes wrong. And then therein came the best advice. She said, Dennis, you need to learn that in this life, things won't always go according to the way that you want. That was, I'm 27 now. That was, and I was 16 back then. So it's like, well over 10 years now. So, but that advice, I'm telling you, it's still the best. I mean, it's kept me, you know, from doing other things, you know. Yeah, I mean, I've had all sorts of, you know, heartbreaks and yeah, terrible things happen. But I'll tell you all about them. So don't worry, we're still getting started. We're still new at YouTube, so we'll get to that. So yeah, so I mean, to this day, I'm absolutely grateful to Type Sing. That piece of advice, I mean, it sustained me to this day. I mean, whenever things go wrong in my life, I'm not saying that, you know, you should expect things to go wrong. No, that's not what she meant either. And that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, whenever things do go wrong, I mean, don't think that it's the end of the world. It's not. I mean, the end of the world is when you're dead, or the world ends, or there's Armageddon, or Jesus comes back or something. Yeah, but until that happens, which I in my opinion won't happen anytime soon, you know. But I mean, soon could be from now to 30 seconds from now. But it won't happen soon. Yeah. Okay, guys. So that's the. I think that would be the end of the video. So thanks for watching, and subscribe, like, and share on your social media platforms. Invite your friends. I mean, guys, and also in the comments, tell me, yeah, you guys tell me, what's the best advice that you've ever got? Just share it, and if you've got a story to tell, I mean, just let me know. Then we can have a part 2 of this. You know. So, like I've said, I want this to be a dialogue. So let's keep the dialogue going. All right. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening to my story. I hope you've learned something. Yeah. So thank you very much. I will see you next time. Cheers.